Hey guys, it's Irene's Braids and I am back with another video. So today I'll be doing a tutorial on small box braids on fine hair. I want to show you guys this color for 27 and 30 tri-colored pre-mix expressions braiding hair. Here is the packaging. We only use 3 of these, but to complete her entire look, I only use 2 full packs. This comes in 52 inches, which gives us enough length to complete a hip length style. So also the braid even formula helps me braid her hair and actually have a better grip on her hair without braiding too tightly or pulling too tightly. So because her hair is finer, I want to show you guys how I like to rest the braid on top of her hair without damaging her hair. My client has been dealing with thinning of the hair for some time now. Before I met her, I always was very careful about how I braided her hair because I did not want her to lose any more hair. Now, we have tried the knotless braids on her. However, because her hair is finer, the knotless braids does not give her a more fuller look. So therefore, the small box braids actually looks much better. But I want to show you guys how I can complete these braids without it being too much weight on her hair. So to begin my braid, I first take 2 pieces of braiding hair and I cross them over to make 3 legs, as you can see here. So now that I have my 3 legs, I'm going to show you guys how I will begin the braid. So therefore, I'm showing you my setup in the direction of how I would like the braids to go. So I'm going to split the hair into 2, and how I do that is by taking my index finger, pushing it through the middle to separate the natural hair into 2 sections along with the braiding hair. So I'm going to show you guys that again so I can get a better grip. So here we go. Now this is in slow motion. I'm taking my index finger, pushing it through the middle. Then I'm going to take that right piece of hair at the top and bring that down with the right side of my hand and then use my right index finger and push it through. Then take the left side of that top piece of braiding hair and bring that down and use my left finger and push it through. So it's kind of like I'm swapping my index fingers back and forth until the braid is intertwined with the hair securely. So once it's secured, I'm going to continue to finish off the braid. And now that I've gotten the braid into a nice grip without braiding too tightly, what I'm doing here is I'm taking away some of those hairs at the bottom of her nape because I don't want them to start causing tension bumps. So as I braid down, I will be adding in small pieces of braiding hair to build up on the braid. And the reason why I like to build up on my braid is because I'm trying to get enough hair to help me cover her natural hairs. She had an undercut that is growing out, and therefore because the cut was so choppy, it will leave split ends throughout the braid. So in order to hide that, you need to have enough braiding hair that you're able to roll and tuck, as you can see here, over that natural hair so that way you can hide those pieces. And so you'll add as much hair as you feel that you need and keep braiding it down to be able to hide those pieces of hairs. So as you can see here, the braid looks nice. I was able to hide as much of those hairs as possible so that way we can have a clean, sleek braid. All right, so now that the braid is in, we're going to go ahead and braid it down completely. And you guys can kind of see my speed here. This is one of the ways that I keep up with getting done in a timely fashion is by working on my speed. Not enough to where I'm pulling on my client's hair, but enough to know that, okay, I can get this job done within a 4 to 4.5 hour time frame. So that's always my goal, to make sure that I'm keeping up with speed and not being a slow braider. Now, I do believe in taking your time and going at the pace that you feel that works for you, but I would also say come up with a method that you like. And once you get that method and that system down, you should be able to pick up your speed a lot better. So when you see me braid here, you guys, I slow down on purpose for you guys to kind of see what I'm doing. But literally, this is how I braid every day. I'm like Speedy Gonzalez, and my clients love it. So now that that braid is completed, let's get moving forward to the second row. So her undercut went up about 4 rows of shorter pieces, not necessarily too short. They're definitely long enough, but because her hair is finer and it's very, very, very soft, I needed to use that even braid gel to help me grip it. But then also I did split the hair up into 2 sections so that way the braid does not slip. So as you remember me telling you guys, once I start my braid, I will use my index finger to split up her natural hair into two sections as I'm braiding, so that way I can make sure that that braid has a nice grip on it. All right, you guys, so with that being said, let's continue watching. So after this second row here, we've completed 4 rows in the back straight across, and then the remaining rows are all U-shaped parting. Now, if you would like a more detailed video on my parting, I will leave a link in the description box for a more full tutorial on my small box braids with more so of a detailed parting clip for you guys to see how the parting of U-shapes will look like. So with that being said, let's continue watching. So I absolutely love her braids. They turned out nicely. And as you can see, her braids are nice and full without being too heavy and without showing too much scalp. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.